Hello everyone, today we'll be ranking the 5 Stormlight archive books from least best to bestest best. My least favorite Stormlight archive book is When in Truth. I feel like there's a lot of fluff and they weren't, upon reflection, I don't really think about it as much as the other books, and I feel like it could have just been done a little bit better. And my second least favorite Stormlight archive book is Oathbringer, which I think it has the best Sanderlanche out of any of the books. I feel like the first 80% of the book has a lot of action and a lot of repetition. There's a lot of oh no, the fuse are about to show up. What are we gonna do? And it's like you already dealt with them 1,000 times. It has high highs but also low lows. And my next least favorite, or in the middle, we have Rhythm of War. And honestly, the bottom three could be switched out for any. It just depends. Consistently, it is fantastic. I think Moash is the most hateable here. It does have the worst backstory, admittedly, but I feel like the backstory is probably shorter than the other books. Ultimately, I feel like this book does more for its side characters, meaning not Vinley. So Kaladin has a lot to do, Shallan has a lot to do. I feel like it is just all around better than the previous two. Certainly at number 2, we have Way of Kings, the very first book. Great, just all around. You can see the beginning, middle, ends of every single chapter. Fantastic backstory with Kaladin. Great plot twist at the end. It's the first crazy Sanderlanche, I think. All this one's the most tightly written out of the others, and it's probably just because it's the shortest. Then, at my favorite, we have Words of Radiance. I think it's probably the best book I've read so far. Every chapter I feel like is so good. Even outside of the Sanderlanche, you have the stuff with Kaladin, Shallan's journey there, the stuff with the assassination, the 60-day countdown, Seth showing up halfway through, Moash beginning to become a psychopath. Kaladin's backstory, I think, is probably my favorite backstory, if not Kaladin's. I think it has the highest stakes out of any of them, because if they lost the battle at the end of book 2, then their entire kingdom would have been taken out, and it just would have been it. At least with book 3, it's okay, well, Thalen would have fallen, but there's still some hope. And then in book 4, it's the tower might have fallen, but they still had other location. I feel like at the end of book 2, it would have been the end. It would have been game over. And I think just consistently, it's just the strongest book. What are your thoughts? What's your favorite and least favorite Stormlight archive book?